So tell me if this is you. You are a course creator or a coach who does launches to sell their products, right? Or their courses. And you launch 4 times a year, 2 times a year, 1 time a year. You're having the best challenge, you had the best webinar, people engaged with you a lot, you had amazing results from your Facebook ads, you got a lot of people into your funnel. But then when you open your cart, you did not get as many conversions as you thought you were gonna get. And you get discouraged. And you start thinking about maybe the leads that I got weren't good enough. Maybe the challenge wasn't good enough. Maybe my product is not good enough. Maybe I priced it too high, right? The reason why I'm talking to you about this is because I keep seeing this trend with a lot of course creators who are very successful at what they do. They open their cart and they don't see the conversions that they were expecting to see right away, and they get discouraged and they start talking themselves out of it when they just open their cart. So it's like, this is like you are running a marathon and you're so close to the finish line and then you just give up. Guys, I don't want you to do this because this is not something I've noticed at least 3 times with people who are very close, dear to my heart, either clients or friends who are, again, very successful and have amazing products. And this is just a mindset thing that it's so easy to get discouraged and then show up with the wrong energy throughout the last of your launch. Right? Because the launch doesn't just end when you open cart, it ends when you close it. So everything is energy. And I'm gonna get a little bit woo-woo here, but please follow. If you get discouraged when you just opened your cart and you're starting to wonder if you launched the right product, if the price is right, if the audience is right, you're gonna show up with that energy. And then people are not gonna buy because you are not talking with the passion that you should be talking about your product and your business. And remember, people want to buy because of you. They don't want to buy because of your product. They want you and your knowledge. So there are a couple tips that I have here for you today to track through your current launch or your next launch, so that way you have data and numbers to back you up when you see things not going the way you were expecting them to do. So the first thing is, when you're launching, track the conversions that you get throughout your launch. Let's say your cart is open for 5 days, not 10. I'm trying to do my fingers. 10 fingers. 5 days, right? This is an example. Your cart is open for 5 days. So do this launch as an experiment. How many conversions you got on your first day, the first day that the cart opened? How many conversions you got on the second day, on the third day, on the fourth day, and on the 5th day, right? That way you can set up your KPIs for future launches based on that data. Don't just get discouraged when your cart opens and you don't get all the conversions that you were gonna get, right? Because it takes people, especially if they're new to you and your funnel, it's gonna take them a little bit longer for them to convert because they don't know you as well. So first, track your conversions throughout your launch. That way, on your future launch, you know what to expect and when. The next thing I wanted to talk to you about is have quick call to action bonuses throughout your launch. For example, on the first day, when you open cart, just on that first day, if they buy on that first day, they get a one-on-one call with you, right? So that's a bonus, one-on-one call with you if they buy on that first day. On the third day, if they buy on the third day, they get something else. They get like an extra bonus that you're not gonna offer to anybody else. That's a no-brainer for them. This could be an amazing thing if they're on the fence and they don't know whether to buy or not, but there's something that they need that you're gonna offer on that third day that it's a no-brainer for them and they have to convert. On your fifth day, offer if you had a 3-month payment plan on your last day, offer a 6-month payment plan. I cannot tell you how many more conversions you can get when people are having, let's say, money blocks and they're like, I can't afford it, it's too expensive for me right now. And then you just release a different payment plan. So have different quick action bonuses where you push people to convert throughout that week where you have open cart. Number 3, don't talk yourself out of your launch when you just open cart. This is so easy. This is why I'm making this video, because I keep seeing happening over and over and over. You're running a whole marathon, you have to finish. This is all energy. If you start questioning your product, your prices, yourself, your audience, you're not gonna speak about your product and sell it with the same passion that you truly have for it. And people notice that. If you lose interest, your audience is gonna lose interest as well. And then, yeah, you're not gonna get any more sales because you're talking yourself out of it. Tip number 4. Just because your leads didn't convert on this launch, it doesn't mean they're not gonna convert on your next launch or the next one. It can take your leads 6 months to a whole year for them to truly know you and to feel comfortable buying from you, especially if you sell high ticket items, 3,000, even 1,000, right? So don't think that the money that you spend on Facebook ads was wasted because all the leads that you got into your email list did not buy on the first launch. This is a cold audience that you got into your email list. So they might need a little more time to be warmed. They might need a little more time to know you. So this is when you need to show up between launches. I always say, if you're not launching, you're always on pre-launch because people want to buy from you. They need to know you. So don't get discouraged because your new leads didn't convert on this launch. They're gonna convert on the next one or the next one. I actually had a friend, I just talked to her 2 weeks ago, and she said, everybody that converted on this launch was people that was added to my list for my last launch. So keep that in mind. And my last tip for you is tip number 5. Just write down the lessons that you learn on this launch. Write down everything. Like use this as an experiment. I know launches are very stressful, but the more you learn, remember, life is happening for you, it's not to you. So write down all the lessons that you learn and what you can do different on your next launch and apply it. Don't just launch and then say, my product wasn't good enough, my audience wasn't good enough, I'm never doing this again, and that's it. The most successful people are successful because they've done the same thing over and over and over. And sometimes it can get boring. But when you perfect your craft, that's when the bigger conversions and bigger results and bigger numbers will come. So I hope this video is helpful for you. I've seen this, it's a mindset thing. And I don't want you to run almost the whole marathon and finish it right before you get to the finish line and end up talking yourself out of your success. So this is with a lot of love, a little tough love for you because I think it's needed right now. Let me know if you have any questions. And this is something I help my clients with. When they're doing launch mode, we have their Facebook ads running, but I'm also acting as their coach because their success is my success. And I want them, my job is not only to bring them the sales, but my job is also to get them to show up with the right energy so their product sells. So if you have any questions, you know where to find me. Talk to you later.